Yo, what's going on everybody, it's Axel, and if you've watched my previous video, then you would know that the Ghoul Purge bounty is the best way to farm Ire, but it's not always an option. So in this video, I'm going to show you the best ways to farm Ire when Ghoul Purge isn't around. So let's get into it. The best way to farm Ire when Ghoul Purge isn't around is the tier 5 Necrolis and Fortuna bounties. Statistically, the Necrolis bounty has a slightly higher drop chance for Ire, unless if you can consistently complete the bonus objective for every stage, then the Fortuna bounty has a slightly higher drop chance of Ire. But when you look at all the possible rewards, the Necrolis bounty is just better. It rewards more than double the amount of Endo, as well as Amber Stars which can be used to fill Ire 10 sculptures. The Cambion Drift is also smaller than Orb Valors. Therefore, it'll be quicker to travel to the next stage. The Warframe you use doesn't particularly matter, but I like to use Mesa with these builds. As for how good this method is, it's not as good as Ghoul Purge, but it's pretty decent. I average around 9 to 11 minutes to complete the bounty, so for comparison's sake, let's say it takes 11 minutes to complete the bounty and start another one. With this being the case, you can expect to get an Ire roughly every 9.5 minutes. But if you complete every bonus objective, then on average you can expect to get an Ire every 7 minutes. Another way you can farm Ire is Uko in the Void. If you're wondering about Hepit, don't do it. The only reason being is the drop chance on Hepit is 6.67%, while Uko is 8.33%. Since Uko is a capture mission, getting in and out of the mission as fast as possible is key. That's why you want to use Titania with a Razorwing Blitz build. Razorwing Blitz is an augment mod for Titania's 4th ability. This mod allows her to increase her flight speed by 25% whenever you activate an ability. Strength, however, does affect the flight speed bonus from Razorwing Blitz. This is the build that I use, but adjust the strength to your liking. If you have access to the helmet system, I would recommend infusing Mag's Pool onto Titania to activate Razorwing Blitz faster. When I'm using this build, I average 28 to 30 seconds per run, but there are occasions like this where I complete the mission much faster. Let's say on average it takes 30 seconds to complete the mission. With a drop chance of 8.33%, you can expect to get an Ire every 12 runs. Now if you thought it would take 6 minutes per Ire, unfortunately that isn't the case. As with this method, we are constantly loading in and out of the mission, so we have to take into account the load times. Everyone's setup is different, but when I recorded the time it takes from clicking the mission to clicking the repeat mission button, my load times added an additional 30 seconds to each run. Therefore, with this method, I can expect to get an Ire every 12 minutes. So I would only recommend using this method if you need Meso and Neo relics as well as Ire. Now we know how good these methods are, how do they compare to Ghoul Purge bounties? In short, they don't. I forgot to say this in my previous video, but when running Ghoul Purge bounties, you have a 26.47% chance of getting Ire. So you can roughly expect to get an Ire every 3 minutes. The next best option is more than 2 times longer at 7 minutes per Ire. Don't forget you can also get Ire from opening relic packs, and if you're as lucky as me, you might be able to get 3 from 1 pack. That is all for this Warframe video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And as always, thank you for watching.